this is week 1 of our ab rehab. So what we're going to concentrate on is just getting some safe exercises in. So basically the whole idea of this course is that it will prepare you for exercise classes or running or whatever it is that you prefer to do or you want to do, just to make sure that everything gets back to where it should be, and you're just going to ease yourself in gently. So things that we wouldn't be doing in this class are star jumps, planks, sit-ups, push-ups, anything like that. Basically anything that requires your feet to come off the floor or one part of your body to come off the floor. So for example, sit-ups, you'd be lifting your shoulders and you're going to be creating tension here. Actually what you're going to create is intra-abdominal pressure, which is going to bear down onto your pelvic floor, which we certainly don't want doing at the moment, because it has taken a little bit of a bashing. So we will run through the same concept every week. So we'll start with a warm-up, and then we'll do a bit of a cardio aerobic session to start getting some calories burned and to start to get us warm. Then we will go into some resistance bands exercises on arms, maybe some legs, maybe not today. Then we will go down to the floor and do some safe core exercises and some safe pelvic floor exercises. And then we will actually do some general pelvic floor contractions. So hopefully you're all doing your pelvic floor exercises, but if not and you're not familiar with how to do them, we will go over them. So just a few little things. Obviously make sure you have got your form over to me. I'm pretty sure you all have, but if you haven't, please don't do this until I have seen your form. Make sure you've got plenty of water. So when you've just had a baby, everything feels really hot. You feel like you're approaching early menopause, so everything, you feel really hot, you feel really sweaty. So just take it easy. If you start to feel really hot, just take it down a level, or even just rest and come back to it. Drink plenty of water. Do not do it if you're not feeling well. If there's any kind of negative symptoms at all, just leave it for today. Ask your midwife, your health advisor, if you're still under your health visitor. I know that appointments are a bit scarce at the moment, so just making sure you're being a bit more responsible for yourself. Make sure there is nothing you're going to trip over. Last thing I want is for you to trip over. Especially if you are doing any of the exercises and you are holding baby. If you are doing any exercises and you are going to hold baby, please make sure you hold with both arms and you're holding safely, and just be extra careful. I don't actually advise that you do any exercises while you're holding baby, but I know sometimes it's not possible, and I've even taught classes holding mine. Right, should we get started? So we'll start with the warm-up. I'm going to put some music on because everything's a little bit better with music. And please give me your feedback on the class. If you think it's too hard, let me know. If you think you could take it a bit harder, let me know. Remember, you should have 4 resistance bands. So it's up to you what you choose your level, but we're going to start light. So take it to a march. Feet width apart. Key positioning when you've just had a baby is we don't want any wide legs, because as you can imagine, your pelvic floor is going to be spread thin, and we want it nice and strong. Good. Roll the shoulders. We're going to step. So don't worry, there's not going to be anything too dancey. And roll back, because I am not a dancer. Forwards for 4. Good. So roll, extend that chest out. We just want to warm up the shoulders and back. From here, we're going to step it forward. We're going to lift our toes. So from the side, we're going to be here. Good. Elbows come in. We're going to start adding some biceps up. Warming up those arms. Out to the side. And in. Out. So instead of stepping in front, we're now going to start to step it back with the heels down. So don't worry about how far you go. We just want to warm up the backs of the legs. We're going to start to add some arms, so reaching up, up. Nice and easy. Remember, no overdoing it. Good. Reset, so feet width apart. We're going to move some arms around. So circle, brush your ear. And take it back. Start to increase the speed if you feel up to it. Good. Arms out to the side. Bring it across. Open. 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 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll the shoulders and give everything a bit of a shake. So now we're going to take in a big deep breath. And as we take in that breath, we're going to go up to the ears and drop. And again, up, drop. 2 more. Drop. From here, right leg in front, you're going to bend that knee. Take it up, lift the toes and back. So we're stretching up the front and the back leg. So up, back. So stick your bum right out, keep going. 4, up, 3, 2, 1. Change sides. So step, lean it forward, up. So onto the toes, onto the heel. Good. Bum all the way out. Feel that stretch up the back of that leg. 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Feet width apart. Lift up the heel. Turn the core. So imagine you have 2 sets of lights on your hip. 2 sets, just 1 set of 2. And you're going to shine your lights to each corner of the room. But lift up that back heel to protect the knees. 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to center. Shine those lights all the way around. And change. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it in, bend the knees. Slowly rotate those knees. And change. 4, 3, 2, back to the march. Okay, so we started to loosen everything up a little bit. We're now going to take it into a little bit more cardio, just to get warm and to get those calories burning. So from here, we're going to take it into a V step. So out, out, in. Nice and easy. Toes are turned out. And we're going to change legs. So out. Keep it going. We're not going to sink low, because we're going to keep that pelvic floor nice and protected. Good. Heel digs. And take it back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, to the side. Out, out. Tap, tap. We can add some arms to start ramping it up. Now this is about as star jumpy as we get. Good. Keep going. 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to that V step. Soft knees. 4, 3, 2, 1. Change legs for 8, 7, 6, 5. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Step it forward with the heels. Can start to add a little bit more of a bounce. And back. So when we're going back, we're squeezing that little bit underneath our bums. Everyone gets that cellulite. To the side. Arms if you want them. If not, keep them down. Just do the legs. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. Lift up that heel. So we're now going to add a reach. So headlights are on. Good. Take it up and over the head. And reach it low. So obviously not too low. And back. March. So we're going to bring all of that together. Breathe in and out. Remember, drink water. Right leg, V-step. Change for the left. Heel digs forward for 8. And back for 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Out to the side. Keep going. From here, we're going to take it across. Up and over. Reach. And low. And we're going to add in a new one. Hamstring curls. So up. So nice and easy. So squeeze the bottom. And we're going to add some knees. Up. So we're not going too wide or too high. Protecting ourselves. No one else is going to. From the top, V, out. Change legs. Good. Heel digs forward. And back. Squeeze, squeeze. To the side, out. With the arms if you want to. And again, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, switch those lights on. Push. So it's kind of a little bit like a pelvic thrust with a reach. Up and over. How are we doing? Oh, I'm starting to feel a bit warm. And low. Hamstrings up. Don't worry if you miss a move or you have to do it slightly slower. No problem. And then up. Nice and easy. And march. Right, grab some water. Have a sip of water. Good. Woo! March. From here, we're going to turn to the side and up. We're going to have all the weight in this leg. Just in, tap, in, tap. Now, if you feel like you can speed it up. So our knees are quite narrow, so we're protecting that pelvic floor and there's no impact. Now, if you wanted to ramp it up, you could bring it up with a knee. So nice and controlled in that core. And if you wanted to, you could speed it up for a repeater knee. Or if you wanted, you could mix it up with a tap and a knee. Your choice, you do it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Change sides. So all the weight is now on that front leg. Take it back. So you're gonna go in, tap, in, tap, in, tap, in, or with the knee, slow. Or fast. Remember, do what's right for you. And if you want to, you can mix it up. Good, keep going. 4, 3, 2, from the top, V-step, go. Change. Heel digs forwards. Start to add a little bit of a bounce. And back. Squeeze, squeeze. To the side. Or another 8 here. We're here. Headlights, I forgot what we was doing then. Up and over. And low. Hamstrings. Knees. Go for another 8 here. To the side. Step. Your option, remember, is yours. You might want to slow it down. Change. Or good. And bring it forward. Make sure you drink some water. I think we'll go in with some arms now. I think we're warm enough. So grab your resistance band. I'm going to choose medium. You can go for light, medium. If you're really strong and you're feeling it, go for heavy. But just remember, you have got to pick up your babies tomorrow. Okay. So, nice simple one to start with. You're going to slide both hands in through up to your wrists. And we're going to have our feet hip width apart. Nice bouncy knees. Shoulders are always nice and relaxed, so your neck is nice and long. Even if it starts to get hard and you feel like your arms are aching, don't be tempted to hunch up. Protect your neck. So elbows are in, soft knees, and out. Small. Keep going. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Speed it up. So those elbows are stuck in. You should start to feel that now. 4, 3, 2, 1. Give it a rest. Big deep breath in and out. Right, we're going to go again, but this time we're going to take them up as we go. Soft knees. We're going to go for 8 reps up and down, but we're going to do it 4 times over. Go. And again. Keep going. One more. Up, 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 up. Woo. And relax. Well done. Okay, same move. Elbows are going to be stuck into your side, so protect your knees, soft bounce. Switch on that core, so remember, tighten at the bottom of your jeans and in. Squeeze your bottom. One elbow, so we're going to glue this elbow in. We're just going to take the one arm out. So try and turn it out as far as you can, nice and slow with the breath. Exhale out. Inhale in. Inhale. One more. Change sides. Soft. So set yourself up. Draw that in. Out. And in. Out. And in. Out. And in. Last one. Well done. Give those shoulders a little bit of a roll. So it's really important that we stretch these shoulders and work them to get them strong, so we're kind of compensating for the fact that we're always hunched over. Okay, this time, so you want to slide your band over and hold it with your thumb, nice and tight, and then you're going to put that hand on your shoulder and hold your shoulder. So get into position, you want to have a tight grip of that band, so however is comfy. And then your other hand is going to come close to your side and you're going to hold it forwards. Pull down. So we're not out, we're going to do that next. We're nice and straight down. We're going to target all of the triceps. All the way around. Keep going. 4, 3, 2, 1. Have a rest for a few seconds. Big deep breath. Now we're going to take it out to the side. Are we ready? Out. Four, 3, 2, 1. Take it down and rest. This time we're going to take it up. So for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, you can feel that in the back of the arm, and take it down. Well done. We're going to switch sides. So our band comes on this side. Grip your shoulder however you want it, just make sure it's nice and sturdy. Soft knees, elbow glued in. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest for a few seconds. Big deep breath. And out to the side. So halfway, well, a quarter of the way. And then we'll do the halfway next. Make sure you bring it all the way back. 3, and try to extend all the way out. Rest. And now we're going to go out to the side. Are you ready? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Give them a roll. Roll them forwards and back. Give them a shake. We're now going to do an archer. So you're going to need a firm grip. So I'm going to go through here and just hold. And you're going to hold, or you can put your hand straight out and hold, however you prefer. So from the side, you're going to be out like this, straight arm, elbows up. You're going to go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And again, we're going to change sides. So just be wary that it doesn't snap. So just make sure it's not aimed at your baby or something, or at your face or your husband's face or anything. Unless, of course, you've had a really bad night, then aim it at your husband's face. Joke. Okay, elbows up. 8, 7, so soft knees. 6, across. 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. We're going to do that again. So 8 on each side. And this one you can go up a little bit heavier if you feel like it. But just be wary, you don't want to be aching too much tomorrow. Start off small. Are you ready? 8, 7, elbow up. 6, across the body. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we change. Hold it nice and tight, soft knees. Are you ready? Across the body. Let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Taking it behind. So this is the last arm exercise, and then we're going to move on to some legs without the band. So you're going to take it behind, and your hands, palms of your hands are facing out. Soft knees. And you're going to do exactly as we did before. You're just going to extend out. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get tired quite quickly, that one, doesn't it? We're going to do it again, but we're going to do what we did before, and we're going to take it up and then down. 4 times up, 4 times down, and then you are done with the arms, I promise. Go. And down. And again, up, up, down, down, up, up. Obviously you're not going to get as far as up as you could the front way, because you don't have that range of movement. And well done. So chuck your band somewhere, forget about that for a little while. Let's do some legs. And then we're going to move on to our tummies. So, like I said before, I'm not going to get you doing really deep squats because that is not what is needed down there for now. So we're going to bring our feet in, hands on the hips, and we're going to take it down into a squat. So be careful of those front knees and not going over the toes. So stick your bum slightly out, but think about a nice neutral spine. We're going to just take it out with one leg. So all the weight is on this leg. This is the one doing the work. Tap. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now take it forward. Same leg. We're going to be staying on this leg a little while, I'm afraid. Keep going. 4, 3, 2. Alternate leg. So forward, side, or side, forward. Good. Can you take it slightly lower? Burn this thigh. 4, not too much. 3, 2, 1. Well done. Bring it up slightly. We're going to still stay on that leg. We're just going to give you a little bit of a breather for a second. Take it down low. Tap it back. In. 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 So still on this leg. We're going to try and challenge the core slightly. So we're straight on, down, hold, 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 hold. So nice and controlled. So this is a tummy exercise as well as a leg. Keep going. 4, up, up. And now take it back. So keep that heel back, slightly raised. You're going to try and bring that knee underneath your hip. Chest is open. Think about squeezing that back thigh. The front and the back. Make it that leg as slim as you can. Imagine it's slim. Breathe. We're going to drop down for 2 centimeters and up. Up. Keep it going. So our hips are nice and narrow. So our pelvic floor is protected. We're not going too low. But we're thinking about that squeeze, which is making our muscles switch on. And you should start to feel it round about now. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Can we just hold it there for a second? Squeeze, 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 and shake. Well done. Okay, switch sides. So feet width apart. So about a fist between your knees. Perfect position. 4, 3, bum out, go. Keep going. And forward. So you'll feel that this leg will start to burn a little bit quicker than the other one because it's been supporting you through the other exercises. 4, 3, 2, 1. Alternate. Side, forward. 4 more. 2, 1. Take it back, back, tap, tap, tap. Activate that core, knee. Nice and controlled. Tummy and bum and legs all working together. Keep going. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take that back. So remember, heel is up, knee is underneath your hip. So you're thinking about a straight line all the way down to your knee. Hands on the hips. Imagine that leg slim. Go. Drop. Up. 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 Think about squeezing that thigh. Just drop in a couple of centimeters or inches. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. So this is actually working our pelvic floor, and I'll explain a little bit more later. And just hold it down for 8, 7, squeeze, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, give those legs a shake. Well done. Take it down onto the floor. I'm going to bring you down with me. And I think we'll start off on all fours from this one. So onto all fours. Knees are underneath your hips. Hands are always underneath your shoulders. And you're going to just slightly lift that tailbone so we're not arched down. Nice strong back. Big deep breath in. So through the core. Take one arm and one knee off. Opposites. And just hold. So from the front, it's going to look like this. One knee up, opposite hand up. Challenge your tummy safely. Take it down, up, opposite sides. So just slightly. Now some people will find this really easy. Some people will find it really hard. 3, 2, 1. So you can stay like that, or we can take it out. So by keeping the opposites on the floor, we're still keeping our body supported and down. And again, keep it going. So out, focus, hold, hold, and take it down. So keep breathing. 4, hold, and down. Too much, just stick with the hand and the knee. Out. So look forward. Focus on that balance. And down. Last one. And well done. Okay, so from here we're just going to do a little bit of bum work. So we're going to take one knee up. So our foot is going to be flat to the floor. It's really hard to do when you're watching reflection. So you're going to bring it down, push, push. Nice and controlled. Squeeze that bit underneath your bum. Good. 4, 3, so keep it in a right angle. 2 and 1. Hold it up. 4, 3, 2, take it down. So we're going to change sides. You don't need to move, just so you can see. So happy tailbone, lift that foot flat to the ceiling, so literally you're going to be pushing up the ceiling. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, squeeze, 3, squeeze, 2, squeeze, 1, squeeze and hold for 4, 3, 2, and take it down. Well done. Okay, onto your backs. We're going to do some safe tummy exercises. So from here, I want you to first of all get in touch with your lower abs. So they're the ones we're going to need to work. We're not after any six packs in this class. We're just trying to rehab our abs back. So what you need to do is get 2 fingers on each hand, find your knicker line and just slightly below that, push deep in. So depending on what knickers you have, I mean, we've all been postnatal. I'm not talking like up here, we're talking just below your hip bone. And big deep breath in. And as you exhale, imagine tipping your pelvic bone up towards your belly button. And just hold. And then release. So if you can feel, you might need to dig in deeper. So big deep breath in. Exhale, tip up. So from the outside, it's going to look like you're doing very little, but your muscles inside are doing a lot. And tap down. In. So this is a pelvic tilt, and relax. So it's like a tiny, tiny little bridge. And down. You're tipping your bits up towards your belly button. And just switching on those muscles. You will find that they've been used a lot lately, pushing babies out, holding babies, that you will find they do get tired very easily. And you might find it quite a frustrating kind of tiredness, like you can't quite put your finger on it. Same with pelvic floor. And out. 2 more. And last one. So that's a really good one just to get into the habit of just doing while you're in bed at night. Just have a little bit of time just to mentally try and like heal everything. So just getting in touch with what's working, when it's working. So just keep your hands there and bring your knees up so your feet are nice and flat. Big deep breath in. And as you exhale, slide one heel out along the floor and back in. Exhale. Inhale back in. So again, if you dig your fingers right in, you will feel those lower abs working. And those lower abs are obviously connected to your pelvic floor, which I will show you in a minute. Now, if you find that that is too easy or you're quite far postnatal, now you can take it up and in. But please don't do that if you're feeling any kind of pulling sensation in your tummy or any kind of doming. So you know when you're pregnant and you get in the bath and sometimes you get in that wrong position and you get that like pointy bit of your bump. We don't want that. We want to protect the separation in your abdominals and bring it in. Good. So stretch it out. 2 more. So if you're here, just really nice and slow. And good, well done. Now we're going to change the other side. So big deep breath in, exhale out, and in, out, and in. So as I spoke about earlier, that intra-abdominal pressure, it's really quite important that you time your breath correctly, so you always exhale on the exertion, so push it out, and then inhale on the easy bit. Same when we do lunges or when we get to squats, which we will do as we get on. We're going to exhale on the way down and inhale on the way up. Keep going. 4, 3, last 2. Just try not to drag my shoe along the carpet. And then bring it up. So regain the position, so nice natural spine, knees are up. So this time we're going to balance a glass of wine on our right knee. And from here, again, feel it. You're going to take that left knee out and take it towards the floor, but without that right hip lifted. So I'm going to turn, it's not the most flattering of positions. Please don't screenshot and post it. So you're going to take it out. And then up. So you do not want to spill that wine. You've earned that today. And you're not going to lift this hip off the floor. As soon as it starts to roll over, that's too far. So up. And remember, exhale on the way out. Out, 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 out. Inhale up. Good. And one more. Switch the glass of wine, so you're going to move it over to this one, or a glass of gin, or whatever it is, a nice hot coffee, because you'll probably not have one of them for a little while. Out. And in. Keep it going. So my hips are fairly tight, so I can't really get too far down towards the floor. You might find that you can go all the way before that hip starts to lift off. We're all different. I don't have a lot of flexibility in my hips, annoyingly. Never been able to do the splits, probably never will. But just keep going. So breathing in, so 2 more, and then up, and keeping that knee and that hip on the floor. Last one. And then bring it up. So bring it into a comfortable position, however you feel comfortable. You might be like this, you might be cross-legged, you might want to just stay laying where you are, you might want to stand up, you might want to sit on the sofa and listen to me. However you want to do it. I'm just going to turn this music down. So we're going to get in contact with our pelvic floor. So I'm going to sit like this, which isn't probably the best way of feeling it, because without being like crude, my bits are a bit spread out when they're like this, because whereas if I was here, they would be more close together. So just being aware of and thinking about things like physically how things are. I'm just going to get my pelvis to show you. So the pelvic floor is pure muscle. So you can see here, this is anatomically a woman's pelvis. So your legs would join on here, and this is your spine would obviously carry on up here. Around here would wrap your abdominals. So the lower abs that we've been working here are connected directly to our pelvic floor. So every time we're working them, we're working our pelvic floor, and every time we're working our pelvic floor, we're also working our abs. So it's really important that you strengthen the whole lot safely. So if you was to start doing some sit-ups, I'm going to show you in the next lesson. I've got a little rubber chicken that gives a really good example. But if you was to start doing sit-ups now, and you're going to bend up, you're going to bend those muscles, you're going to create an intra-abdominal pressure that's going to bear down directly onto those muscles there. So it's not going to do any favours. Also, it's not doing you any favours in terms of abdominal separation, because you're going to be bulging out. Yeah, really not a good idea. I know it's tempting, and I had a baby last year, and I, within 2 weeks, had a message from someone, some fitness coach messaged me saying, hey, how about losing that baby weight? And I thought, oh my God, sod off. So don't be pressurized into doing it, because it's your body, and trust me, I found out the hard way. I was a fitness instructor, so I kind of felt like I had a point to prove. I can exercise right up until my due date, and I was doing star jumps, squats, everything, because I felt like, yeah, I'm a fitness instructor, I've got to show them, and I'm an athlete. Well, I was an absolute idiot, really, because I really screwed up my pelvic floor. I ended up with a prolapse wound and caused myself loads of problems. So really important, I can't emphasise it enough, please do not be pressured into doing things that don't feel comfortable at all. Anyway, onto the pelvic floor. So here we have all of these muscles that created like a hammock, all intertwining layers of muscle that cross over and cross around each opening. So obviously for a woman they have 3 holes. So we've got the bottom, the vagina, and the bottom vagina and the urethra. Obviously men only have 2. Men do have pelvic floor issues as well. They should be doing their pelvic floor exercises as well. But we don't really talk about that right now in this class. So we want them to cross over and support those organs that are inside there, so your bowel, your bladder and your womb, and they hold them in place. Now, you want them to be able to contract to hold everything in, but you also want them to be able to relax to let things out. So, for example, going to the toilet, or perhaps you might want them to relax to let things in too. So, if, for example, if you're going to have sex, or if you're going to have a smear test or anything like that, to have really super tense muscles can be super painful. So somebody that might be like a ballet dancer or a horse rider, or someone that's constantly strengthening their core to stay upright, might find that they have the complete opposite. They might have a too tight pelvic floor. So it's really important that we work on both strengthening it and also relaxing it, and learning how to fully relax to get the perfect resting time. So just so you can see exactly how it is down there, that is all it is. There's no bone holding anything in, it's just pure muscle. So it's super important that we strengthen it. And you can see the 3 holes. Now the 3 holes are key in getting the contraction right. So the easiest way that I teach it is that when we contract our pelvic floor, we close the back door, the middle door and the front door in that order. So we work round from the back to the middle to the front, and we hold them closed for a second and then we release. Now you might find that it takes you a little while to even feel like you're even getting it, but just with continued practice and just really like spending some time on it and focusing on those bits, literally those bits, you will find that you can get a grip of it, literally. So ways to test that you're doing your pelvic floors correctly. Don't do this as a exercise. You don't exercise on the toilet, but you can test that you are doing the right thing, so you know mentally what the movement is. So you can try to stop your wee like mid-flow, and if you can stop your wee mid-flow, you have managed to do a pelvic floor contraction, because that has actually closed the lid of the bladder and stopped your wee. So you know that that is a contraction and you've done that correctly. So just every couple of weeks, perhaps see if you're getting stronger there. Another way you can do it is internally, so putting a thumb or a finger in there and literally closing around and feeling how strong your muscles are. Or you can buy tools that do it. I've got this really fandangled, I've never used it. I don't really want to use it because I like to use it as demos in my class, and they are very expensive. So this is about £180 and it is the LV. And that literally, you pop it in and you can play like Tetris with your pelvic floor muscles. It connects to via Bluetooth to your phone via an app, and you can play all different games and things. I mean, I got sent it because I'm a pelvic floor coach and they wanted me to try it out, but I haven't actually. I just kind of use it as a we'll get it out next week and we'll have a look at that. Or you can buy they're called Kegel-8s. There's loads of different brands. Kegel-8s are the most famous, and they are literally like a little mini set of weights for your vagina that you pop in and you strengthen your pelvic floor. But we don't really need these tools, we just need to know how to get in touch with it. So we're going to do some now. So find your comfy spot. Try not to do them in the same position every time. Try to mix it up and do some stand-ins, so maybe do 10 in the morning or while you're in bed still, and do 10 at lunchtime, I don't know, while you're cooking lunch for you and baby, or do them in the evening, or whatever you're doing. Just try to do 3 lots of them a day, 3 sets of 10, fast ones and slow ones. So that's 3 sets of 20 pelvic floor exercises each day, which sounds like a lot, I know, but once you've got grips with them, it will be just a quick whiz through. So make sure you've got nice strong posture. So you want good posture, because if you're hunched over, those abdominals are not switched on, so that everything's not fully connected. So nice strong chest, big deep breath in, and as you exhale, think about closing the back door, the middle door and the front door, holding them closed, and release. Now, as you can see, I was still talking and I was doing them, so I'm not holding my breath. I do it on the exhale, but I still breathe normally. I can still talk. No one would know I'm doing them now. I'm still holding it right this second, and you have no idea. I'm not hunching up my shoulders, and I'm not clenching my bottom. I'm not squeezing my thighs. It is all inside, and it takes a bit of practice. Big deep breath. Exhale, close the back door, middle door, front door, round from under. Hold and release. Now, the key to knowing whether you're tensing something that you shouldn't be is looking in the mirror, or when you relax, feeling like, if you're holding this up and you relax, you feel like your shoulders drop or your bottom releases, you know that that was what you was tensing. So it's just really getting involved with that. So 10 of those fast ones, and then 10 of these. So big deep breath in, exhale, back door, middle door, front door, and hold them closed. So it really, really takes a lot of effort, especially in this position. And you want to hold them closed for 10 seconds. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, I cannot get to 10 in this position. My pelvic floor still is not strong enough. If I was to sit with my knees together, legs out, flat up against the wall, I could hold for 10. But mine's still a work in progress. Yours will be. You probably can't get to 10, especially postnatally. You might even feel like you haven't quite got hold of it. But yeah, just keep practicing. Best place to start with is in bed, feet out in front of you, up against the headboard. That is the best place to get in touch with your pelvic floor. Remember the tips. Internally feel, see if you're getting the grips of it, or stopping your wee midway. Anyway, I am gonna go. I've been rambling on for a long time now. Have a lovely week, and I shall see you next week, next Friday, 10:30, for our next episode. Take care, enjoy those babies, and remember, don't forget to do your pelvic floors, and you can repeat this workout for as many times as you like. Just make sure you give yourself a couple of rest days. See you later.